Good morning, friends. Today we are going to talk about human ecology. So, what is human ecology? Human ecology involves interaction between human environment and the ecology. So, this human ecology offers valuable sights into human behavior, and societal organizations can be aligned with environmental conservation goals. So, in human ecology, we are taking actions, such actions that there is a conservation of the environment. So, for example, humans and environments, they have such a relationship with each other that benefits the humans also, and that benefits the environment also. So there is a two-way benefit in the human ecology. This is the basic concept of human ecology. So for example, we can think about, for example, in 1990s, fishermen used drift nets to catch the fishes, but it was also killing dolphins, seals, turtles, and other marine animals. So this was the disadvantage of using drift net. So what happened next was that this information was transferred from ecosystem to social ecosystem. So this information was transferred from ecosystem to social ecosystem. That is, the information was transferred from the fisherman community who were dealing with this marine ecosystem, and to this social ecosystem, that the normal human being, this information was passed. So this information came to the scientists who are dealing with the conservation. And so these conservation, organizations, they pressurized UNO, and UNO pressurized governments to not to use drift nets to catch the fishes. So, and this action was taken place all over the world, and lot of fishes and lot of other marine animals were saved. And instead of using drift nets, another methods like long lines were used to catch the fish, and it benefited the marine animals. So this is one example of human ecology in which there is a two-way information flow from the ecology to the human ecology, from the environmental ecology to the human ecology. So what is the definition of ecology? So human ecology is the study of interactions of humans with their environment. So this involves interaction of human being with their environment, or in shortly we can say that it deals with the distribution and abundance of humans and other animals and other flora and fauna. What is there? Basically, it concerns with human, that how this human beings are relating to the ecology. So that is called human ecology. So there are many definitions of human ecology. First of all, ecology deals with environment. This is what we need to understand. And ecology deals with the study of interactions of organism with their environment. This is the basic definition of human ecology. Or we can also say that ecology deals with the distribution and abundance of organisms. So this definition is deceptive, and we can, human ecology deals with what all human activities can happen in a particular ecological environment, and so that is called human ecology. So it is a broad definition. So the term human ecology first came into picture when Richards in 1907 in his book Sanitation and Daily Life published, and there he gave the definition for human ecology. The definition was study of the surroundings of human beings and the effects they produce in the lives of men. For example, in the previous example which we talked of drift nets they cause the change in the marine environment, and it was affecting marine life, and this activity was happening because of the action of human beings. And then another actions were taken by getting information of the from the marine ecosystem information was flowed to the environmental conservationists, and then to UNO, and then UNO mandated the governments of the world to not to use the drift nets. So Richard used this term human ecology in 1907, and Richard also says that we humans are part of our nature and we are not different from nature. So when we hurt nature, we are hurting ourselves. Even in Hindu mythology, nature is said to be the form of God. Nature is God. So now ecosystem provides number of services. For example, one of the prominent service of ecosystem is like pollination. So in pollination, there are certain organism, birds, which will transfer the pollen from one flower to another flower of the same plant or other plants. So in all the ecosystem is providing such organisms which help in the pollination. For example, you can see here, this is one of the plants, and you can see bumblebee, which is taking pollen from one flower and it will go to another flower, and in this process of pollination, it will help in the production of more plants. So this is one of the important services which is provided by ecosystem. There are other services also which are provided by ecosystem. For example, first of all, this ecosystem is coupled to human environment. So this ecosystem regulates climate, soil, nutrients, water, and they grow natural capital, and there are a lot of functions of these ecosystems. They deal with lot of aspects like nutrients, water, climate. So ecosystem regulate all these, and human ecology produces effect on the environment, and ecosystems also affect the culture and spiritual dimensions of life. For example, there are certain ecosystems in Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh where tribal people are living, and those tribal people have their own culture and all their own spiritual dimensions of life. So you can say that like it's very ecosystems it provides a environment for which there are certain ecosystems which have existed since last so many years, and tribal population have grown in these ecosystems, and they have their own cultural and spiritual their festivals and all. So ecosystems define their spiritual and cultural dimensions, and there are a lot of products which we get from this environment. So, and these products from ecosystem they are transferred to human environment. So we are nearing our end of the slideshow. So like ecosystems, they provide a lot of things. For example, there are benefits of ecosystem is that there is a lot of green space available which prevent the spread of vector-borne disease, and these large green space, they provide good parking place, good oxygen, and of course it will reduce the mortality because you are getting fresh oxygen in the large green space. Green space is one big environment where you get fresh oxygen, and so research shows that people who are more engaged with and those people who have more access to natural areas, they have lower level of diabetes, heart disease, psychological disorders. So if you are more prone, if you live more in sync with nature, if you live more within a particular ecosystems, so that will prevent diseases like diabetes, heart disease, and other psychological disorders. For example, if you are going there has been a study. For example, if you are walking through a forest ecosystem, then what happens that your body, there is a large production of natural killer cells in your body, and these natural killer cells, what will they do? They will help fight infection. So if you are in constant touch with nature and ecosystem, particular ecosystem like forest ecosystem, that will boost your immune system. So this is called ecological health service. Okay, now these ecological health services are depleting. Why? Because of the urban development. There have been urban development, and so ecology is being destroyed, and so we cannot reap the benefits of the ecology, because a lot of our natural ecology is being destroyed by urbanization in the urban areas. So this ecology, it delivers a diverse supply of community services that sustains well-being of human society. Millennium Ecosystem Assessment, an international UN initiative involving more than 1360 experts worldwide, identified 4 main ecosystems service types having 30 subcategories stemming from the natural capital. So these ecosystems, they provide us food, raw material, medicine, water supply, and this ecosystem, it regulates flood retention, soil retention. For example, if the ecosystem has not been that much hurt by the human interference, so there you will have a good soil retention. Okay, but if suppose the environment has been affected because of human interference, then the ecology has been destroyed, and that destroyed ecology will not be able to prevent soil erosion. This is just one example. Then this ecology, as I already told you, they also define the cultural values about the people, like the tribal people who are living in that particular ecosystems. And this ecology also supports good soil formation, if it is healthy ecosystem, then this will support good soil formation, good nutrient cycling, and good water cycling services. And if the ecology is destroyed, then this will not support soil formation, nutrient cycling, and there will be constant disturbances. So that was all about today's lecture. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you like it, please share it with your friends and subscribe it. Calling off for today. Thank you. Have a nice day, everybody.